Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Ali and I am back with another Raid Shadow Legends video. So a few days ago, I posted a video of RUARC and Mia doing the max number of turns, the infinite taunt team for Brutal Hydra. And I decided to make an auto version of it. And I did find the right speed tune for it, and it works. However, because we have 4 slots that cannot be replaced, we have like only 2 slots that we need to like bring DPS, we need to bring some protection as a form of like a shielding and so on. So in order to make this team work, you either need like some really decent champions to get to the max number of turns, or you really need really good gear. So it's either of those. But this is a kind of team that can help you at least get the 1 key damage for your account without putting too much effort into it. So let's watch some part of the run, and while it's playing, I'll explain to you what's happening. Okay, so let's watch some part of the run, and I'll explain how this team fails or how this team works. So a few things can fail your run. The Head of Mischief stealing the buffs of RUARC or his turn meter. So the worst thing that can happen is the Head of Mischief stealing his buffs. The second bad thing that can happen is stealing his turn meter, and eventually he gets out of tune because his turn meter has been stolen so many times. The next thing that can happen that will cause you to have problems would be Head of Wrath provoking RUARC or any of your Painkeepers. That can cause you a lot of issues, and they're just not going to do their cooldown reduction when they should have, and you're just going to get out of tune. But there is good news. The good news is that when you get out of tune, your champions should have enough time, or like your DPS should have enough time to get your other champions out, and you should be able to delay the devour for like a very long time, at least for like 100, maybe like 60, 70, depends on like your luck, to be honest. And that can help you do some decent damage. So even if you're running this, I would not recommend doing it full auto. At least try to like click on the heads and try to get out some damage. So yep, this is it. I have some other versions, so I'll just go and show you those versions too. And I mean, as like for the DPS, I have some other versions like for like the DPS instead of like the Geomancer and Ugo. I'll show you those and you can see if you like them or not. Okay, so the first version that I was using in the video was this one, Geomancer and Shemail. There is another version that I was using. I tried with Sulfurion and Ugo, worked out pretty fine. There was another version I was trying with Lydia and Sulfurion. This was doing a lot of damage, and this is like a kind of team. This one will go all the full turns. So if you have Sulfurion, this is a kind of team that will go all the way. And because he gives you a lot of damage, and he does give you some protection too, so that really helps out. And let me show you some of the builds, and I explain how the speed tune works. So Lydia's in the first set, 286, some HP, some defense, and enough accuracy. Too much accuracy for this difficulty. Sulfurion, he's just in Relentless. He's very fast. Hydra battles, 290 speed, some tanky, enough accuracy. Let me show you the masteries for Lydia. These are the masteries. You can have Cycle of Magic, but you can't have Lasting Gifts because of the increased speed. So no Lasting Gifts in this kind of team for any increased speed champion that you use. It doesn't have to be Lydia, it could be a Radler or Mashal. And for Sulfurion, I'm just doing like the Terminator mastery so that my team just goes faster. This is a very good mastery. Mistral is a decent option if you want to use her. I tried with her and she does decent. Mine is just fast and whatever gear. And my Ugo. This is my Ugo. She's in Guardian. She's in Provoke set. Just tanky, kind of, and as fast as I could with enough accuracy. And War Master and these reset masteries. And of course, the Life Drinker really helps you get some HP. Okay, so this Painkeeper, both of my Painkeepers are almost the same speed. I have Miracle Heal on them so that they heal some of the lost HP. But if you're running Sulfurion as a DPS, you don't need it. He's just too good to really need any sort of healing or any sort of Guardian set in your team. But he's during Guardian if you're running like someone like a Geomancer. I would recommend the Guardian. So 238, 242, each kind of tanky with enough resistance, 470 resistance. And this one is again tanky with enough resistance and 243, so 242, 243. And RUARC is again in Guardian set. My Painkeepers didn't have masteries. And he's got Bulwark. This really helps you stay alive. I would 100% recommend this mastery for him. And especially Guardian set 2. He's got 494 resistance, enough accuracy, and very tanky with 155 speed. So let me show you the Geomancer 2 just in case. But 253, tanky, enough accuracy, and what you need to do on him is put him in a reflex set to do more damage. And I put him with one set of Immortal because he's the elite and he takes so many turns, so he gets more healing out of it. And the Shemale that I was using was this one with the Geomancer. This is the one in a Guardian set, and he does decent. He's got okay speed, a little bit tanky, and some damage stats, and a little bit of resistance. And this is done with the Shemale that I was using in my with my Sulfurion. This is like fast, but with more damage stats, and maybe he's more squishy, but he's not in Guardian. So let me tell you how the speed works. Okay, so the way you need to do the speed tuning is that whatever speed that you run your RUARC, your Painkeepers have to have more than 1.5 times of his speed, but not much more. So for example, if your RUARC is 100 speed, if your RUARC is 100 speed, your Painkeepers need to have 50% more speed at least. So they need to have more than 150 speed. If your RUARC is 200 speed, your Painkeepers have to have more than 300 speed. Aim for around 10 speed more than what they need to have. Also, I should mention having a speed aura. So having a speed aura would cause your team to fail because this adds 20% of your base speed. It doesn't add 20% of your all of your speed. So it will increase everyone's speed by like 20 speed. However, when you get speed, if you get 20 speed on your RUARC, you need to get 50% more on your Painkeepers. But it doesn't do that, so that causes you issues. But the increased speed buff won't have that issue because it's for your total speed, not for your base speed. So this is the same. So these are not the same. Have this in mind if you're using someone with a speed aura, and make that gap just by the gearing. And for the Painkeepers, mine don't really have masteries, but This one is pretty nice, or you can get the defense one because their defense is absolutely low and they really get crushed. So yeah, this is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As I said, this is not like one of the best teams, but this is a team that can help you at least get the 1T damage and with like the Geomancer, and at least start like in a way in Hydra and get some stuff done. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll be back to see you guys in another video.